Yeah, we are live. So let's get into this. I've got Veronica Meyer in studio. So excited. It's been not even a minute. It's been a long, long time beyond that, Veronica. We've had telephonic interviews, we've had virtual interviews, and now we get to do a hybrid of both. We are live via YouTube and Facebook. You can check it out there. And then we're live here simultaneously on the FM band, and you can also stream us, of course, everywhere. But officially, welcome to you.
Thank you for
Kyk, hy smile.
having
Kyk,
me.
hy smile.
Thank you for having me, Marco.
Sy multitask hierso met my
It's
hierso.
lekker to be with you. I'm done. It's very
Ek sal
good.
maar wag vir haar.
It's very good being here.
Ek sal as sy reg is as sy reg. But listen, you can also send through your song request to me on 0617981075. That's the number to use to send through your song request, songs you've heard on CCFM, and then you can send it via voice note as well. Keep it to 20 seconds or less, or just text me, and then I'll get into that. I'm just looking here on my song list, and I see there's quite a few songs of Dame Veronica here that I haven't played in a while as well. Maybe,
Really?
yeah, I think I must get into that. My life has changed. I should play again. Forevermore, I like 4 o'clock. I'm also guy song. Die Here weet.
We were just talking about it.
Die Here weet. But welcome to you. Good to have you here, man.
Thank you, Marco. It's very good being with you, like in person.
Yeah.
It's very good being with you in person today.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you here, and she's been whispering to me, off air about more things to come. I'll get into that, but you're here because I'm so excited about the song Koop.
Yeah.
Really excited. Can I tell you something? I told the listeners the other day. I saw something on TikTok. I'm not a lot on TikTok, but something caught my eye there. It was a girl in KZN, Pinkster girl in KZN, and she was doing a TikTok to your song. And then there was a comment she put on there, and she says, "This song ate and left no crumb." I like it.
That's
And-
the millennial.
but I think she's right.
Yeah.
This off air. I told Veronica, I really love this song.
I'm super happy that you do.
Yeah.
I'm
Look,
happy.
you're good. You're very good. There's some great songs in there, but this song, and we're gonna get to that because
Yeah.
I spoke to Sevi last week as well, and before that I spoke to Tracy Carter as well. But there's something that you guys are doing that is different. You always have been good, but I think you all have stepped up,
Yeah.
and I think production-wise stepped up as well.
Yeah.
As ek reg.
Absolutely, you are. Because the thing is I was just speaking to Dwight here. Shout out, Dwight. He's here with me in the studio. Just talking to him about how we can better things. So I think that is why we took our time. I have to say this, and I know that you guys have been waiting, but we took our time with this one.
Well, we didn't wait.
And we took our time with production, and even, I mean, dude, it is amazing, what the Lord has done. And I mean, even like we literally made him sing through us and made him play through us. We can't even take credit for this. I mean, I know it's biblical that in Psalms 33 verses 3, where it says, "Sing unto the Lord a new song and play skillfully." I know that is there, but we cannot even take credit for that because we know this is literally just that moment where we said, God, we need songs that can change and transform, but we also need songs that people can really sing along to and sing in church. Because the first album, you couldn't really sing that in church, to be honest.
Behalwe vir Vreugde Klokker.
Of course, absolutely. That's everybody's anthem. So we really put some thought into it, and of course I partnered with Spirit-Filled Music Group, which is Daniel Titus and Gabriel Edwards. Amazing people, amazing work ethic. Geweldige goeie ore. I mean, these people, we mix until we're satisfied.
Yeah.
So,
And you can hear it on this song.
yeah, no, we really, and I mean, we pray. Like just yesterday, we had a partners meeting, and we cannot start anything, even business meetings. We cannot start it without praying, because God is the foundation to everything that we do. And I mean, we've evolved, but we've also, I think I said earlier, I made a post earlier yesterday. I said, try again, but do it with God this time. So that is just our motto for us to push and pursue and what God has for us.
I just want to find out how many people love Varonica Meyer. If you really enjoy Varonica Meyer, shout out quickly. Sê gou vir hallo hierso. Julle mense is mos die beste Ja, ek love the C7 family, the LTC family, especially. Ek wil gewoon net hoor van julle man. Sê gou vir haar, hallo hierso, laat haar weet sy is 'n huiskind hierso by C7 ons al die jare al. So hoor gou van Charlton.
Hi, Marco. Hope you're well. This is so nice to hear Veronica's voice on the radio. I've got a big little fan here. It's my granddaughter, Ella Rose. She's here in the car with me. She just quickly want to say hello to Veronica.
Hello, Auntie Veronica.
Yeah, there. She's sitting in the back seat. She just wanted to say hi. Thank you for giving us and always blessing us with good music, Veronica. Keep on doing so.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you very much.
Grateful.
That was so
Thank you.
cute. That was
That is
so
super
cute.
cute.
Net is hi, ma'am V. So gaan nou van Lady V to Dame V na Ma'am V.
You
That
know,
work. Love it. So come say hello to Veronica here on the WhatsApp line 061 7981075. You can
Wow.
also check us out on WhatsApp as well as not WhatsApp, on YouTube as well as Facebook. But let's talk about your evolution, Veronica. You've been in this industry for a while now as well. And every time I see you, every time I hear you, there's more depth to you. I know you've had what was that series that you had, man, when you went to just do some worship?
Oh, Levitica Lounge.
Yeah. How did that go?
It's amazing. We're still doing it.
Yeah?
We're still doing it. Levitica Lounge, like I always say, it's a place where we can come and our cups can be filled. And like we were like, it's something that I always say at Levitica Lounge. We believe, when I confront you, you can say something back to me. But when God confronts you, it's a whole different story. Like he brings everything to you.
Yeah.
So we believe in the godly confrontation, but we preach the word, we do power word, and we do worship. We do deep. It actually evolved to something absolutely different now.
Yeah.
We know we there where we really drink from the well, which is God. So we just come and soak. When you're low in spirit, that's a place for you to come and soak. And I'm grateful to God where we can live out our gift as well, but we can also receive. And one thing that I've been living by is this thing: we have an emotional tank and a spiritual tank, and we should empty those regularly, and we should come into the presence of God, and making sure that God empties us up so that He can fill us up again. Sometimes we think when the emotional tank is full and we cry in the presence of God, we necessarily think that, this is now empty. But sometimes we leave the same way. So I think we zoom into those little things as a worshiper, as an artist. How can you just come and rest in the presence
I think
of
sometimes
God?
we fool of ourselves.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
No, true.
Sometimes
No,
I think we are
no cap.
full of
True.
ourselves because we are too full.
Absolutely.
And I like what you say. Sometimes you must just let God do and come and renew and refresh and make sure. And it keeps you humble.
It does.
Because it's not you that fill you
Yeah.
yourself, it's Him that fills
The
you.
presence of God should humble us.
Okay. And lots of people saying hello to you here already.
Oh,
Crystal
man.
Regis, wat sê u? Okay, sorry.
Hello, Auntie Veronica.
Hello, my
Keep
now.
singing so beautifully. Have a blessed day, CCFM. From Peter Uran's daughter.
Oh.
I'm your fans.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
teeny weeny ones.
That was
that's singing.
pretty.
There was another one from
Hello, Auntie Veronica. Stay blessed. From Peter Uran's
Okay.
granddaughter.
Oh,
Have a
sweet.
good day.
Check your fan club nogal.
Ik het een fresh
I
fan
love
club.
But I think that's good. That's
Yeah.
actually just as it comes to me, talking about a fresh fan club. I think that's good when you can evolve, be relevant in the time. I think once we lose our relevance, it's time to move on to something else. But when you have the next generation also buying into what you are saying, I think that's so important.
Right.
And I think it's so important to stay generational in terms of ministering to those that you have and those to
Absolutely.
come as well. So well done to you on that.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the song Koop die tyd uitneem. Now you know that this song is going to stay with you forever. Because now you've now come up with this song, Koop die tyd uit, and that is the
Right.
message you got to live now
Yeah,
in everything that you do.
absolutely.
Koop die tyd uit. How did that song come about?
That song, it was the creation of the song took place in COVID. It was just, when everybody was dying and things were just happening, and life hit us like from all, walks of life. We were just, it can't just explain it. And I had the chorus of the song, and then I did a little research on the song and think, ah, what, you know what? And then I thought back about what my mother used to say to us, Veronica, in order for you to do what you do, your voorkop gaan so hard soos 'n diamant moet wees. You will have to be steadfast, immovable, abounding in the work of the Lord. And I mean, when I was younger, I was like, what is she talking about? Now that I'm older, having my own family, having, I see this, in ministry. And so it is tough in ministry, but, when you ground yourself in the word or, dig into the word of God. So I say, maak jou voorhoof so hard soos 'n diamant.
Sure.
I'm like, okay. So I want that, ik will die. And that's why that the song came about. I mean, it's scriptural as well. So, Koop dit uit, man. Van die dae is boos. Hou jou lampie aan die brand.
I think it's not just going to be an in-season song. I think it is going to be a song in season every season.
Right.
It's that type of song.
Because you, I don't know if you, I'm sure you remember back in the day, our folks used to say, parents used to say, die Here kom, die Here kom.
Yeah.
The coming of the Lord is near. And I mean, I heard it since I was a little girl. Like, ons moet skikkie om jou God te ontmoet, die Here so pad, that type of thing. And
live ready, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's a thing like get your house in order type of thing. Get your house in order, make sure that you're good with God. And everything else will follow. Like seek the kingdom of God first.
Yeah.
And the righteousness.
I feel that this woman, I feel that she wants to minister here today. I just get that sense of, because now I've got to. This is what I said. This is what I get. I think this. But as what I said to you earlier, I think you're growing all the time, and I don't often see you, but I get to observe, and then we talk, and then I hear things in my spirit as well. But then I feel you, and there's so much depth to Varonica Meyer. Is sy net die Pinkster girlie? Is sy net die vrou wat die songboek kan sing nie? And you can sing the songbook. I think.
Can.
Yeah, you can. But it's not just about that.
It's not about that.
You know what I tend to look at sometimes? I see sometimes some of the ministers of the gospel, especially when it comes to singing, and if they've been long in the ministry, sometimes they can become jaded. But there's still a freshness to you. I think like there's new oil being poured into you all the time, and I like that. But that speaks of you being open to God and His move at that particular time. Sometimes we're stuck in seasons that we now have to sustain ourselves, and we've had to move on.
That's so good.
Because niemand van ons bly in dieselfde seisoen.
Absolutely. I think it's also allowing yourself to be, to be crushed and to allow God to shape you. Because I can definitely tell you, I am not the same person I was 2018. Definitely not the same person I was yesterday. So I go with God all the way, Marco, because God is the only one I have. And I think when you have options, then you tend to look around. But when you know it's just God, it's just God. It's net hier en ek. Your focus shift. Like even music, I won't sing a note unless God tells me to do it. And like even now, my life is taken. Ministry is taking this sort of a klein draaikie, and where I am right now, always when I get to speak to people, and not sing to them, I always would say to them, now it is about not religion, but a relationship that goes beyond the pulpit. It's a relationship that when people see you on stage, jy was in die binnekamer, people can sense that about you.
Yeah.
So I always want to be fresh, but I always make sure that it's a relationship not according to religion, but according to the fellowship of His suffering. Then the things becomes different, and God reveals Himself to you differently when you seek those deeper things. And I mean, I don't know. Sometimes when I read the Bible, ek lag my in oor 'n mik, because I mean, why is people doing these things in the Bible? And then I look at life now, because I'm reading the Bible also differently now. So I see things and I'm like, yeah, this is where we're at. And I mean, if we look at the clock of Israel and where we are right now, we are right there. We literally, if we open our eyes and look at it for what it is, and we can see, everything is unfolding. It's the way it's supposed to. God never misses a beat. He doesn't skip a beat. He doesn't go on a clock. He does what He, spoke of in the beginning. And He is everything. He is the word.
His word is
Mm,
true. His word is true.
absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
teaching Hebrews at the moment, and
That's amazing.
some of the things that's standing out for me, I'm thinking, why didn't I see this before? And I read Hebrews 4 verse 12, and it hit me. I don't know. I said,
Mm.
Lord, why did I see this? And I know we talk about the two-edged sword and dividing through soul and spirit. There's a
Mm.
last bit of that line that says, and I took it like this, and the word of God is alive and active or powerful, right? That last verse says,
Ooh.
and is a
So,
discerner of the heart and the thoughts. I'm thinking, what, Lord? There,
there's a whole
I'm like,
lot in
wait,
that
hold up,
scripture.
wait a minute.
Right.
And then in Hebrews 5, I'm teaching something now, Hebrews 5:14. Then it says that last line there again in 14, it says, and can discern between both good and evil. That's the word. That's the word. And so there's a free lesson for people here today.
Yeah, that I mean, look at that. I mean, goodness.
Back to
That's
some of the
amazing.
messages here. Hey, Veronica, massive icon. And now Veronica
Oh,
will look at you like, nah, I don't want to be an icon, but this is it is what it is.
oh
Such a
man.
big inspiration for me as an 18-year-old girl singing in church.
Wow.
Keep up the amazing work, woman of God. Stay blessed. That's from Jasmine. Quite a few people coming through. I'm not looking on Facebook. I'm looking on the WhatsApp line here now. It
Mm-hmm.
says, God bless your music and the way God uses you. Love the song Koop with the best trumpet player, my nephew,
Oh,
Brandon B.
shout out B.
If they got to shout out to the musos,
Yes,
shout out to your
absolutely.
drummer,
Uh,
shout
uh,
out to the other musos on there
yeah,
as well. You might as
yeah,
well do that.
absolutely. Daniel Titus is the MD, and Thurlow Moses, Jaden Eckert, Joshua America, and then Brandon Reiters, of course, is also. And Chadley Gower is the bass player on this album.
Sadly, Gowit. That's
he's
fine.
he's an
Yeah,
amazing. Was
now
an
why you can
amazing.
bring the ATB here now.
I mean, he was an amazing. Oh, he's such a. I mean,
Yes,
it's an honor. It
what a
was an honor
guy.
to work with Chad. Chad is he's a fierce, so I'll say, he's an amazing person.
What a guy. So
Yeah.
you've had fantastic music on there as well. And want to get to before we release that song again, Koop die tyd uit. There's something fresh about it.
Mm.
I mentioned a little bit earlier that the production has gone up.
Yeah.
It's I think in terms of evolution, in terms of standards and quality, we always need to raise the bar. You've raised the
Mm.
bar
Oh,
on this one. You can
thank
hear it on the
you.
song, but there's a freshness to this
Mm.
thing. That's why even the youngsters they enjoying that,
Yeah.
and
I think it's that beat drop.
it is the beat
As
drop
that.
on
I
the
think
but.
you could feel
But
it.
you know what? You can have a beat drop on there, but it doesn't take away from the message of the song. I think
Yeah.
that's so important. Sometimes we can get lost in
Yeah.
the
It's a strong message. Yeah.
very strong message.
Very,
What do you
very
want to say
strong.
about that, Veronica? We listen, man. I'm gonna change the slot. But the people are gonna get upset because then they're not gonna get their song request, man. But I've got a problem on a Friday. This slot is called Artist Connect.
Oh.
So we're connecting, boss.
Yeah, we're connecting definitely.
And now I've got a problem because we're over time already. I'm making the executive decision. We're continuing a little bit. Yellow mama, steek me so. Yellow husband must take me. It's not often I get Veronica in here. But let's quickly talk about. I don't even want you to tell me about the song, but I want you to minister from the song to
Mm.
somebody right about now.
I think the best time to start doing what God has called you to do is now. When we were younger, we used to say, "Ah, ek het nog tyd. I can still do that."
Mm,
No, start doing it now as quickly as you can. You know, I always say, what do you do with the time now that you have the attention of God? I preached this once. Oh my goodness, there I said it. Now that you have the attention of God, what do you do with it?
mm.
So I think it's that when the light is on you, when God is shining His light on you, He expects you to do the things that He's called you to do, and let fear go. Do what you have to do. Let God, sing through you, sing over you, as Zephaniah 3:17 says that, the Lord is in our midst. Let Him do that. Let Him sing through you. Let Him sing over you.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
other king sings over you? Ek is nogal like King Charles moet nou sing, but I can't be singing.
Yeah.
But I mean, what other
Right.
king sings over us like that?
Right.
Right?
I
Somebody that loves
mean,
and cares about us.
absolutely. So just doen wat jy wil doen dit baie gou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to, somebody says, hi, you have a new fan. My unborn baby was kicking on your song.
Oh,
That's from
man.
Helena. Stay blessed.
You see, generational.
Yeah, you're doing your things. Yeah, you're doing the things. There's some messages. I don't know if it's for you or if it's for me, so I'm not going to get to that. But always great having you here, man. I feel like we've just touched the surface of this conversation and the song. But you mentioned something to me because, ladies and gentlemen, ek out sommer vir haar nou. I'm just calling it to attention. Man, ons wag lank, man. Ons wag lank. I was telling her about some of the other offerings that I had to get involved in myself to make sure the song gets onto the radio. This time she's learned, and of course they've done this. Better songs will be released. She's assured me that songs are on the way. And the one thing she told me is, Marco, you are gonna love the other songs
You're
as
gonna
well.
love the music.
Okay, so you don't have to tell us everything, but just give us a bit of a glimpse of what we can expect.
Yeah, this song speaks to us when we speak about, we sing to God. My mom always used to say, sing things like how great thou art. Sing to him, not about him.
Listen, yesterday, just to break your word, so Thursdays is the throwback, and yesterday I went very far. Like I almost got lost how far that was, and the stuff that I played yesterday was really foundational songs. And when you talk about how great the art, we can't go wrong when we sing about him and we sing to him.
To him, you can't.
It's okay to sometimes hear about us, but when we sing to him and about him, there's something just happens.
Heaven responds.
Yeah.
It's a given.
Yeah, so your mom said sing stuff like how great the art.
Yeah, sing to him.
Yeah.
So all the songs is scriptural. Trust in the Lord and in the power of his
Yes.
might. You can love that one. And then myself and Josh wrote a song called My Husband, Onveranderlike God.
Dis by tyd dat hy bykom, man.
Dude.
Josh, is by tyd dat jy
Shout out,
bykom.
babe. We wrote that song. Nothing was wrong when we wrote that song.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the song, I could apply it in my life.
Yes.
This year,
Yeah.
Over the passing of my mom and dad. I mean,
Yeah.
I went through a whole lot, but God. And then there's a song that Danny wrote called "I Am Not Ashamed of the Gospel of Jesus Christ." It's got a bit of a bump to it. And then we have a song that I know that CCFM is going to play for a very long time.
Will I play it?
The Vow. Called The Vow.
Yes. I'm
Simple
kidding.
song.
I'm kidding. As a Varonica
Simple
songs. You must know as a Varonica. I like the simple songs. I've been
Simple
consulting with some people.
Simple.
They often ask me, Marco, what works for radio? I said, listen, it must be about God. But if you're going to do something, keep it simple. Sometimes when we sing, we want to do a lot of the runs.
Right.
We want to make it about ourselves. When we want to play, keep it simple. Sometimes you got to just play it so that you can do the other stuff when you're live or whatever.
Absolutely.
And like I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying I think
I hear
sometimes
you. No, but I hear you.
the simplicity sometimes is so easy. And then when we I'm gonna shout out to Conjalo, hey.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make an example of Makeweg. Simple song.
Yes.
Simple song.
Yeah.
Can we all sing to it?
Yeah.
No need to do any
Right.
dramatics on the as an example. I'm talking about
You
stuff
don't need
like
to sit
that.
with the song.
Yeah. I mean, and can all of us not say that hy maak 'n weg? Hey? All of us can say that. And songs like that speaks to everybody and it speaks about him and to him. Okay, but I'm coaching you now. No, it's not
I hear
about
you.
me, it's about you.
Yeah. So I mean, if I look at like even the vow, it's like I will stay at your feet forever. I will lift the holy hands in your presence. I will, and then we do a little bit of the Our Father in the back. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory.
Beautiful.
I mean, you can literally when you at the live recording the night, you could feel like
Set my uitgeskel.
yeah, but you weren't there, Marco. Just on air. Yeah. So like. And it's just 6 songs, but it feels like it's a full, and we're gonna do a waterfall release because we want to give every song its place.
Yes.
I can't wait for you guys to hear the next song that we're gonna release is Onveranderlike God.
Yeah.
And the people on the tour gets first front row seat with the song now.
Moet ek nog gaan toer nou?
No, I mean Worcester this weekend. I'm just
Ek
mentioning
moet
it.
seker maar
I'm in
Woensdag
Worcester this weekend. I'm in Worcester this weekend, and I've got. I mean, there's other people, additional people that we added to the band, which is TJ Hendricks, Diego Dolce, and Jermaine is playing. Because my drummer is leaving the country. But yeah, shout out Jaden, love you. But yeah, we're moving, and I mean Dwight is coming along. We're doing what we have to, and the Lord is just adding in His. I mean, the tour is a belevenis.
Yeah.
We've been in George. I mean, we were stuck on Veranderlike God. We couldn't move from the song because there was just There's a line that says, Marco, wat my siel begeer, dit doen hy sal volbring wat oor my besluit is. And if you just listen to that line alone, I just like,
nou sien, dis vrou is nou warm nou, né?
okay, God.
Sy is nou reg. Sy het my nou net die shorts vir ons gegee en nou moet ek nou jy okay, let ek net een meer hoor. Iemand sê die is vir Varonica, laat ons gou net hoor vir hom.
Hello, Marco, and this is to Auntie Veronica. I love you so much. It's me, Chloe. I'm watching you on live here on YouTube. Veronica, I love you lots.
Ek gaan vir jou 'n show gee net vir jou en die kinders. I think I can be. Listen, we got to end off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're way over time, but I made that executive decision to give you that extra few minutes there as well.
Thank you.
So we now know about the song. We know what it's all about. We've played it before. People love the song. It's been requested. In fact, I overplayed the song a little bit. Don't tell the people. I normally don't play songs like daily. But I must admit, I'm fessing up. I played it 3 times today, this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hulle was really ingetune Maandag hier, soos nie my skuld nie. It was public holiday, so yeah. So I thought I will just play it for the people. But no, I love the song, and I think I predict that the song also is going to do very well on our top 20. I've got nothing to do with the top 20. I know music. I love music. I've got an ear for it. I think this song.
You do.
This song, Koop die Tyd Uit, is going to do things here on CCFM. But I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you for your time with us. And then just, how can people get your music? How can they get in touch with you on the socials and the like?
They are all
En jy moet reg spel, nee? Jy moet reg spel.
Ja, they moet reg spel. It's V-A-R-O. When I say A, it's Varonica Meyer. And it's Varonica Meyer Music on all social media platforms. It's all the same. And you can get, pardon me, the audio is available on all the digital platforms. Oh yeah, knock yourself out. Download. Let us know. I see people is doing a dance challenge now. So
okay, of your song.
So let's just go for it.
That's good news. If people are going there and they're doing dance challenges on songs, then yeah. But listen, we're gonna get into this. Are you ready to introduce your own song? I'm starting to make a tradition now that those on the Artist Connect, you need to introduce your own song to the public. So you know the name of your song, you need to introduce yourself and say up next is whatever it is.
Up next is Koop die Tyd Uit met Varonica Meyer on Artist Connect with Marco on CCFM.
En hier is dit. Julle het gewag. Julle hoef nie langer te wag. Hier is Koop die Tyd Uit deur Varonica Meyer.